we are to stand firm. Take a look at verse 13. The one who stands firm to the end, again, telos there, the end of human history, the kingdom, will be saved. Again, that end there is not the end of COVID-19 or the end of the next election cycle or the end of whatever, but the telos of all human history. We are to stand firm until Jesus' return. But listen, this is more than just a passive kind of waiting for Jesus' return. The Greek word is hapomeno, and it was a military word, it's a technical term, used for a Roman legionnaire. One lexicon defines it as, quote, to resist, to hold one's ground, and to not be moved. It's used in James 1 to call us to stand against sin. The same word picture is used in 1 Peter 5 to stand against the devil who, quote, prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour. It's used by Paul in Ephesians 6 to stand against the rulers, quote, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. It's not passive, it is active. It is to take an active stand against evil wherever we find it, inside our body or far outside. But listen very carefully. The root word of hypomeno is meno. You may recognize that Greek word. It's used all through John chapter 15, which is a passage I come back to all of the time in my teaching. That is translated, if you have the NIV, remain in God or remain in the vine. If you have an older translation, abide in the vine or abide in God. The word at its base, meno, means to make your home in God and let God make his home in you. To come to rest in God and let God come to rest in you. So we are to stand against evil, take an active stand against it, yes, but from a deep place of meno, a deep place where we abide in God, where we live from what a few weeks ago we called the holy center, where we ground our mind and imagination and our heart and even our body itself in participation with the inner life of the Trinity, the community of God, of love and of joy and of peace. We are to ground, we are to take the pain and the chaos and the angst and the lament of that moment, whatever the color of our skin, we are to take that pain deep into the center and let it touch God and let God touch it. And we are to live and work and protest or whatever it is that you do and pray and wait and labor from that deep focal point, from a living connection to God in prayer. We have to live from that place or we will just get sucked in to what the enemy is on about in our moment.